Hey everyone, Kyle Walker here. If you love cars, fixing things, or just want to understand your vehicle better, you're in the right place. I share hands-on tips, smart driving advice, and straight-up car talk without the fluff. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the end. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Let's get into
Motorists
it.
who want to distinguish their car from many install the so-called swagger instead of wheel rims because casting's on old. Cars look tasteless, and stamps are too trivial. Before following fashion, you should understand what it is and how it affects the characteristics of the car. Razvarka has more disadvantages than advantages. Expanded artisanal way car disc. That's what is Razvarki on the car. They are made by cutting and then welding two standard discs. Razvarki are designed to fit large-width tires. In the 70s of the last century, welded rims were installed on racing cars to ensure their stability and grip on the road. That's what the rims were for in the first place. And now they are more appreciated for their original appearance. Take note, unwelds are especially good for drifting due to the improved stability of the car. What kind of widening is allowed? The standard disc size is 6.5 J, where 6.5 is the width in inches and J is the profile of the side flange. J is the most popular option, but there are also other sizes, JJ, JK, K, L. You may find a designation, 6.5 without a letter. This means that the default profile is J. The width of unwelding is not limited by anything, only by wishes. But tuning the car with the help of Razvarkov can require significant financial investment for two reasons: installing two wide discs. You need to adapt the car itself to them. Increase the wheel arches, they are cut or widened. Wide tires are expensive and are ordered from abroad. Europe, USA. Pay attention. According to the advice of experts, 13-inch tires are not recommended to expand more than 7 inches. Most car enthusiasts do not try too hard to find wide tires, but pull on the standard rubber, preheating it. And discs for manufacturing use not new, but already used, so this way of tuning can be attributed to budget options. But ordinary rubber, put on a wide rim, wears out faster. Before driving on Razvarki, and in general to do Razvarki, it is necessary to make rolling discs to eliminate deformation. Pros and cons of swaps. The installation of Razvarki positively affects mainly the appearance of the car, and there are more disadvantages in technical terms. Inexpensive tuning option. The car with swagger gets an original look, increased off-road capability, thanks to a larger grip area. Improved stability of the car on the road. It does not drive sideways. Because the swaps are heavy, the car stops faster under braking. High probability of divergence of seams, especially at aggressive driving style and at speed. Low availability of R13 and R14 discs. With wide tires, worsens the dynamics of the car, increases acceleration time, complicated tire fitting, increased load on the axle. So the hub bearings wear out faster. The car loses maneuverability, increases fuel consumption by about 20%. Narrow tires can slip when maneuvering. Is difficult to drive in winter. Read also, how to replace the spool on the car wheel yourself, how to make unwelds yourself. For Razvarki, use stamped discs, used or new. Cast and forged variants are made to order, and they are expensive. There are only 3 ways of making rims. 2 discs are cut in such a way that one is left with a stamp and the other without a stamp. And one has the outer side cut off, and the other, the inner side, and then the large parts are welded. It will take 8 standard discs to make 4 discs. Cut off the rim from one die and between the parts of the wheel. In the middle, weld a steel strip of approximately the same thickness and characteristics as the material of the disc. From 4 standard dies, 4 welded dies are obtained, and this option does not imply any width limitation. The disc is cut, a strip of metal is welded inside, the hub part is modified, and other refinements are made. The second option is for those who are looking for how to make Razvarki the cheapest way. The latter is used less often, as it involves painstaking work, fitting. Please note, installing camber implies making changes to the design of the car, which increases the wear of the suspension. The order of actions in the independent manufacture of camber includes cutting, welding parts, processing, painting. It is important to take a responsible approach to the self-manufacturing of camber. Errors with measurements, poorly made seams. All this leads to further problems when balancing the wheels or in operation. In order to make the welds at home, you will need special equipment, and you need to have the skill to use it. 4. 8. Discs. A bolgar with a cutting and grinding disc. Drill with drills 4 to 5, 10 to 11 millimeters. Metal sheet for making strips that will be welded between. The parts: acid primer, balancing machine, caliper, automobile cargo tie rod, sealant, optional, rolling machine, optional, automatic welding machine. It is recommended to use new discs as they are undeformed and it is easier to make proper quality rims yourself. However, this recommendation is often neglected and used stamps are used. Used discs should first be inspected and deformed parts should be corrected. Deformation is determined with the help of a ruler and a construction tape measure. A deviation of 1 to 2 millimeters from the factory axis is considered acceptable. Greater deformation is significant and dangerous. The disc is put on the machine or the hub of the car and cranked forward. The same operation is carried out with the second die. The outer rim is removed from the disc, whose runout is more pronounced. The other one is cut to remove the rim on the other side. If the runout is strong, roll the dies on the machine. Read also, differences between limited and unlimited insurance for car and other vehicles. This is the general principle of preparing parts. Step-by-step instructions for making discs camber with their own hands in the second way are as follows. Remove the weights. Cut the disc, indenting 1 centimeter from the rim into the depth. It is important to saw off the rim and not to saw through the stamp itself. Prepare a flat strip of metal with a thickness of 2.5 to 3 millimeters. The strip of metal is rounded using a pipe bender or any round object. If you do not have a pipe bender, it is better to use 2.5 millimeters thick metal. It is easier to bend. It is recommended to weld the strip first to the rim and then to the die. The metal plate is tightened with a weight tie to fit evenly on the rim and tack welded in one place. The tie is loosened so that the other section is butted against the rim and tacked again. This continues until the end. The length of the strip of metal is adjusted in place when it is almost entirely welded to the rim. Connect the edges of the overlap. Mark and saw off evenly with a bolgar. The joint is tack welded at 3 points. Try the rim on the die and check that there is no runout. Adjust by turning the rim and putting it back on. When the desired result is achieved, the rim is tack welded in a circle at 5 to 6 points. The seams are fully welded. Grind the seams, putting on a bolt grinder grinding disc so that the seams do not damage the camera if the corresponding rubber will be installed. If the tire will be installed tubeless, then it is necessary to apply a sealant from the inside of the disc. The composition should dry well, after which it is scraped to smoothness. Painting is recommended to be carried out with powder paint. Before painting, the disc is degreased and a priming compound is applied. The paint is applied in several layers, allowing each layer to dry. After the paint is completely dry, a protective varnish is applied. Important: a poor quality and unsealed seam allows air to pass through, causing the wheels to go flat. The way out of this situation is to use chambers. Prefabricated unwelded wheels should be installed in the same way as conventional stamps, but if the disc is too wide, you need to prepare the car body before installation. A car with unwelds will not pass the TO. In addition, for moving the car around the city can be fined or send the vehicle to the parking lot. Such a car attracts the attention not only of ordinary citizens, but also of traffic police officers. In conclusion, an offset is a crucial concept that plays a significant role in various fields, from finance to engineering. Understanding how offsets work can help you make more informed decisions, whether you're managing investments or designing structures. By grasping the principles behind offsets, you can enhance your analytical skills and apply this knowledge effectively in real-world scenarios. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video has clarified the concept of offsets for you.